beat ass, man. He was beat ass. What's up, Eddie G?
Even though they're from different conferences, tonight's team's very familiar with one another.
Oh, yeah. I mean, they've had some big battles and some close games, and anytime you have that, you have some hurt feelings. So, watch. Both teams are going to come out and play hard right from the start.
Yo, what's good, Moto? How you doing, bro?
Off the bat. You hate to pick up your first one so quick.
Davis.
I didn't want to do that. What the fuck?
Coming out of college, Tatum showed inconsistent intensity on defense, but he's made great strides in that area.
Inside, and he goes in for the dunk.
Such incredible hops for a center. Look, it allows him to hold his own against any other five in the league.
James looking around. And that one drops for him.
Oh, there's no slowing down LeBron. Even if you hit him on the drive, he fends it off well with the strength.
For three, Hayward. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Yo, why don't you go to the rim and dunk?
Here's Boston now. Celtics passing it around. Pass to Hayward. Down low. Walker's shot is off.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
It's Brown with the drive. Tatum's shot is off.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Oh, I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good laugh about it later.
Yeah, get in there, AD. Let's go.
If there's a list of the best inside scorers in the NBA, Davis has got to be right at the top. When he gets his hands on the ball down low, you might as well just count it.
Now, here's Brown. Shot clock at 6. Here's Walker. And the layup's good off the glass.
And although he's smaller, Walker doesn't fear going inside. I mean, he knows he can get his shot over anyone.
Caldwell Pope outside. Releases from 15.
What the
Gets
fuck
the
is
front of the
that?
rim and out.
Not the most productive quarter he'll ever have, but his shot selection's been a little bit dubious. Yeah, and Brad Stevens, credited for the culture he's helped establish in Boston. But last season, though, that took a hit. Now we'll see how he responds to that adversity. It's going to be interesting to see.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last three, but it just
Yo, how do you do a pick and roll?
So timeout called here. The first for Los
You
Angeles.
have to hit L1 and R1? Is that what you got to do?
Chris, Coach Stevens was candid after last season. He said he could have done a better job.
That's what I need to know. Is that you?
Finding that fit and holding a
Yo,
standard for
how
the
do
team.
you do a pick and
like
roll?
That,
That's what I need to know.
His players accountable, then he must first hold himself accountable. And the front office was quick to dismiss that notion, but not so many fans. There's no panic in Stevens, though. I like that. He's a steady hand through it all.
Yeah, get used to this, man. This shit is not the same as on the PS3. Hold L1.
Celtics leading by 3. It's stolen by Green. Here's LeBron. Drops it in from 14 feet away.
Let's go, baby.
And the in-between shot of James, a thing of beauty. I mean, he's so clever at taking advantage of this area of the floor.
They get it back. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Buries the long-range jumper.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
James.
Yo, where's the foul?
It's rebounded by Tice.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Walker in the corner. Out to Hayward. Back to Walker. And he overshot that one, missing.
He makes a lot more of those than he misses. Not sure what threw him off right there.
Yeah,
finished
it's a
off by
slam.
LeBron.
You think
Is
of
that
all the
you or
different
you?
images in your mind over the years of James attacking the rim.
Well, it was speculated all of last season and shortly after the finals ended that Anthony Davis had his wish fulfilled by getting traded to the Lakers.
And Davis and LeBron make as scary a duo as you can think of in the NBA. Missed out on some of the other marquee free agents.
Yeah,
He will get a
slam.
minutes playing alongside LeBron.
It's gotta be you.
Well, that's just too easy for McGee. I mean, the minute he
It's gotta be
establishes
you.
position in this area,
Appreciate them likes and dislikes. It's gotta be you.
And now, the first timeout called here for Boston. This when it comes to offensive rebounding, who does the best job of creating second chance opportunities now?
Oh, it's two names. Andre Drummond, Steven Adams. And the toughest part about it is, as a defender, you don't only have to worry about guarding your man, going over and helping, but then you have to worry about guys that are just hanging out in the rebound painted area, just waiting for their turn. And so it takes the wind out
That's
of
pretty
it,
chill,
tires
though.
you
You
out,
can
but
do all
also
them settings.
your mental focus that game is all over the place because no matter what you're doing, you always have to come back to the thought, oh no, now box out because this guy's a beast.
Where does it show you how much energy that they have? Like, how do you know to sub them out? Where does it say on here?
And some changes here for the Celtics.
Is that you?
And so Wanamaker will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Pass to Canner. Excellent D that time there from McGee.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Let's go.
Excellent D, avoiding fouling and gotten the perfect position to alter the
Full
shot.
L1 when you're on that screen.
Here is Edwards. Following the basket by Anthony Davis. Here's Ojale. James covering.
Shemi Ojale.
Here's Wanamaker. McGee with the block.
When we mentioned McGee's outstanding length, well, there. you saw
What the
he
hell
did.
was
He used
that?
that to swat the shot.
Here's Ojale. Trailing by 2. And here's Edwards. Pass to Ojale. Just 5 on the clock. Over Caldwell Pope. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Oh, he found the open space from mid-range. Just maybe rushed his release a little bit.
Let's go.
And for the Lakers, 6 straight seasons outside the playoffs. Can you believe it's the worst
Is that you or
record in
you?
the NBA over that span?
How you guys doing
for the
today? What up,
league's
Mello?
premier franchise,
Another late night
It's
stream?
not what they're accustomed to.
If people come through and hang out, possibly.
Oh, he's never
We need to get
rattled at the
a lot of
shot.
people coming
Always
through.
has that nice soft touch on his free throws.
Pass to Ojale. Here's Wanamaker. No good, unable to end this run.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
Oh, man, did you see him close that gap? What a great job. He made the shooter feel uncomfortable.
Taken away by Williams. Here's Wanamaker. And the foul called on
What?
Danny Green. That is
Had a
his
foul
first
to
foul
give.
of the game. Pass to Williams. Now Edwards. Over James. And that does it for the first quarter.
Man, that's a low scoring
Lakers on
first
top.
quarter, but good game
As
so
they
far.
dominate the last minutes of the quarter on an 8-0
How do you
run.
call defensive
Live.
plays?
I'm married to this gun. That's who I made my wife.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, they really got after it. I mean, they made life extremely difficult for the shooters, which is why they hold this lead.
Oh, shit.
And the foul called on Edwards. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's LeBron. The shot missing. And it's Boston the other way. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, if you were going to lose Kyrie Irving, why not replace him with Kemba Walker? The Celtics brought Walker in from Charlotte last offseason, and it looks like he's going to pay off big time in Boston. The Celtics didn't exactly do what they wanted the last couple of years, but with Walker and Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum and a hopefully healthy Gordon Hayward, the Celtics aren't exactly going to be in the lottery anytime soon either.
You're right on that, D.A. They're still stocked, and we love Walker. We'll mix well with this team. Thank you. The Celtics shooting their first free throws of the game.
Is that you or Q?
And as a team, excellent. A season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
Yeah, and the Celtics had their issues last season, Kevin, but in the end, they lost to a super team. I mean, the East has just gotten better, led by Toronto and the Bucks.
Yo, what's up, Charlie? Yeah, I got it today for $15. $15.
Well, Chris, with LeBron going
How you doing today, bro?
Many picked the Celtics to
I don't know
rule
if the new wrestling is $15. I might get that too, because then I can play with you. You got the new 2K wrestling, right? It's gotta be you. Is that you, Charlie? Jamal Charles, Charles in charge, Charlie Sheen?
Now it's a matter of maximizing that talent and becoming the best version of themselves.
The Last of Us. Your name is Johnny Berton. Davis Bertans is on the Wizards in this game.
And so he hits both. Chris, over the last 40 years, a steady decline in offensive rebound. Largely due, I'm guessing, to the concern with transition defense, right?
Definitely, and let's give respect to the offensive rebounding that it should have. Whenever you had guys like Rodman, Popeye Jones, guys that used to you'd have nightmares about because they were such great rebounders. Ben Wallace. Well, now it's a little bit different because those guys were playing the 4 position, right? So now at the 4 position, you have to get back on defense because if you're not, guys are shooting
jump ball, jump it up
in the 4 position because the game is evolved. And so now it is better to get back in transition.
You gotta ask Pistol Pete where I got it. He helped
your team. You still want to attack the glass. You just want to make sure you know who's in the game at that time because now you have guys leaking out, getting a quick shot on that other end.
And Green launches it from deep. His 3-pointers off the mark. Celtics trail by 4. Pass to Ojale. To the inside. And stolen by James. Here's Caldwell Pope.
Yo, what's with the lag, bro? All of a sudden. What's with the motherfucking lag? You get 5 pauses per game. Good. They control that shit.
Finally. Stellar instincts from James. Outstanding at clogging up passing lanes.
Now a timeout called by Boston. And reportedly, LeBron James spends over $1 million a year just on training and maintaining his body.
Money well spent. For his age, the most minutes played in NBA history, he's doing everything possible.
Yo, I just gotta know the simple essentials. Pick and roll, lob. How you set defenses up. How do you double team on defense? How do you do that? Yeah, I know the connection's fine, but it was just lagging. How do you do double teams on defense? It's not L1 anymore. I feel it. This is the Lakers here. Is that you or he?
Here's Walker. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Tice. McGee with the block.
Yeah, got the lobs down. A little shimmy.
Love seeing James soar like an eagle. He's exceptional at rising up quickly for the alley-oop.
Celtics passing it around for three. Hayward. Great D that time from Green.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah.
McGee with the jam.
And you see why McGee's teammates lob it up his way, because they know he can go up and get it.
Pass to Tice. The three from Tatum. Rebound the Lakers. To the paint. And stolen by Tatum. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. And just miss after miss right now. And stolen by Tatum. And the shot goes in.
Tremendous confidence in this young man. I mean, he understands the game.
This guy's fighting to stay alive, man. Shout out to the 5 in the
guys,
chat.
you talk about players coming in, and with a huge impact, Jason Tatum showed he was more than ready to be an NBA star.
Rare do you see a player as polished and as impactful as Tatum. Step right in to be one of the top players on a top team with Boston. Fits their system perfectly, and really the sky is the limit for that young man.
To the middle. Here's Davis. That's good for his third bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Nice work on the glass, but his defense was even better. Really has an impact on that shot.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Los Angeles shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
And that one falls for Davis. And a big summer for the Lakers, trading for Anthony Davis. For a time, Greg, it even looked like they had a great shot at landing Kawhi Leonard.
He ends up choosing the Clippers, which gives rise to a compelling rivalry. The nexus of NBA basketball has shifted to the city of Angels. Whichever team you root for, LA fans with a lot to celebrate.
And here's Tatum for 3. That's his 4th miss from the floor. He's made 2 of his shots.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Back to Caldwell Pope. Clock at 6. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. They kick it out to Green. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. It's stolen by Green. Lays it up off the glass. Green's got the lead up to 13 now for the Lakers.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
The shot's good from Gordon Hayward.
A quick decision maker. Hayward wasting no time, launches it right out of the catch.
James, the bounce pass. Stolen by Walker. Here's Brown. The shot's good on the assist by Walker.
Yo, ATM, what up, bro?
Got it back down to single digits for the Celtics.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, DeMarcus Cousins suffered an Achilles injury, and it was a major setback for him, but it was also an eye-opener. Cousins said any given day could be your last day playing. And all the celebrity, all the fame ends.
Let's go. I'm doing good today, man. How you doing, ATM? What it do?
I want to be more than just a basketball player. Kevin challenges can put anything into perspective.
Thank you, D.A. From deep, Walker.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
It's tipped. And now it's Brown running. He can go all the way.
And how's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway.
The most magnificent alley-oop we could have seen. Now LeBron. 14 points for him. From deep. Not going to go that time.
Good half, brother.
And we've reached halftime in this one. Lakers on top.
You've been grinding on Call of Duty?
And join us right back here.
Bro, yo, we got to play tomorrow. Are you down? Let me know. At the half, the Lake Show. It is awesome. It's fucking sick. Look at that.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one.
Oh, there it is. Yo, hit me up on Twitter at 2KAHOS or IG so I can hit you up with a text message.
Walker in the post. Rebounded by McGee. And now the fast break. LeBron with the ball. And James throws it down.
You got to stay on James in transition. If you give him room to run, he jumps all over.
And the GOAT conversation. LeBron has said his motivation is to surpass Michael Jordan as the greatest of all time. Greg, what do you think he needs to do to bolster his case?
I think for the naysayers, the obvious answer is more rings. You look at the other numbers, including those 8 consecutive finals appearances, LeBron is in the discussion.
Pass to Tatum. And a wide open look for Walker. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
When you give James a lane to the basket, he's going to dunk it hard. Amazing watching him just glide through the air.
Tatum with it. Guarded by McGee. Tatum's shot is off.
That's a big donut, folks, here. Start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
On the wing, James. Brown with it. He's picked up by LeBron. Here's Tatum. That one, no good. James with some nice D. Back to McGee. And the slam dunk by McGee.
Yeah,
let's go.
They're just having fun right now.
Well, they're playing well as a unit, taking shots they know they can make and building this lead.
And the Lakers turn it over again. And the Lakers call time here.
Well, last season, the chemistry for the Celtics, well, to put it nicely, it was lacking. I mean, they had friction over playing time. Players pointed fingers. Marcus Smart said it. I mean, they weren't together.
Is that Q or Hugh? Man, P is getting his cookies took right now. I don't remember what happened. It's not important. What is important is that we're fam now. That's all that matters, bro. Five-second violation.
They get called for the 5-second violation. And Chris, just an uneasy silence in the Celtics locker room last season. The bench really not celebrating plays. How do they regain that joy?
Yeah, Kevin, it's so tough when you don't have good chemistry. I think you start with putting the team first. In leadership, it starts with being a good follower. It starts with sacrifice.
Pass to Edwards. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Here are the Lakers with the ball. They've got an 8-0 run. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Davis. No good from outside. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. They're scoreless since the first half. Over in the corner, Brown. 5 on the clock. Tatum's shot is off.
His touch has been off tonight, and now his judgment is off too. I mean, come on. It's not a small shot.
Yeah. Yeah, with the lob by Dwight Howard.
So this is the
I don't like that hair,
Howard
though,
has with these guys. Fantastic at realizing when
Is
to go
that
for
you?
alley-oop.
Thank you guys for hitting that leg. You're coming through playing some 2K with your boy K.
Chris, this year pioneer
Beating up Pete hasn't scored since the second quarter.
Long overdue, wouldn't you say?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, he was the first African-American player ever to be drafted. I mean, let's just think about that. The Jackie Robinson of basketball. He paved the way, and what he endured.
It's you.
Teammates,
It's the user malfunction. It's not the
is
game.
well documented. And I think the Celtics need to, and I think they will retire his number 11 and have it hang up in that
The
fame
mannerisms,
over there.
the animation, the gestures. That's how you gotta do it. Did you see that? Oh no, they're not gonna show it yet. Crazy behind the back. Layup and one for JT. Huh? And one. I don't know, bro.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. On the wing, Williams. To the paint. It's stolen by Davis. Jumps up. And it's slammed in by Howard.
And he pointed it
It's
out.
nice to have Dwight Howard on the end of the break. Not much is going to go wrong when he's the guy finishing it off.
Yeah, it's charged.
That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Here's James. And it's Davis finishing it off.
Just so resourceful as a player. Davis gets the job done inside in all sorts of ways. And that's one of them right there, crashing the offensive glass, getting that second chance bucket. And with that bucket, he ceases a 14-0 run by Los Angeles.
Pass to Green. Back to James. Now Green. Edwards defending. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. From deep three-point range, the Lakers get it back in a new 14. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Wanamaker. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Oh, that's some skill on that assist. I mean, the timing has to be perfect on a lead pass.
And with all their rangy wing defenders, the Celtics are well suited for the modern game.
Oh, yeah, they make it tough for opponents to get clean looks on the perimeter, GA, with their defense. I mean, it's a strong defensive team also because of the competitors.
Is that you or Hugh?
And the Lakers call time here. Now the book, Greg, is the same for Enes Kanter as it's always been. Great score inside, but his defense leaves you wanting.
And Kevin, at this point, he is who he is. I mean, for better or worse. Kanter is still a force off the bench to give a team some post presence in their second
this
unit,
game
but
is
not
so
sure
crazy.
he'll ever be a player
I've played
to build
2K
around.
before on the PS4. It's not my first time playing 2K on the PS4. I had 2K19. And I played 2K on the PS4 at a friend's house, so you gotta keep doing it. It's not the same as the PS3. It's sort of different. It's a whole new world. A whole new world. What? Yes. Brandon Archer, what's up, bro?
Making some changes here. Celtics trailed by 20. Walker in the post. The kick out to Tatum. From outside, off the mark.
He shot him in the foot with his inability to make shots tonight.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Loads it up for Davis. Back to LeBron. Lakers passing it around. Here's Kuzma. Back to Davis. Out to Kuzma. James right side. 6 on the shot clock. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the little pump fake. There's Walker with the 3. Kuzma with the defensive effort.
He has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots out there.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
Yeah, because it's so hard to prevent transition scores. Whenever you get an opportunity to get out and run, you take it.
James has a 2-pointer. The rebound by the Celtics. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Brown's got the ball. And so it's Los Angeles with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with.
What do you call an elf with sideburns? Elvis?
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So it's the Lakers now. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. From deep, James. And there's the call on Howard.
What?
That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. And the Lakers making a change here. Pass to Tatum. Right side to Walker. He can't get it to go. Caldwell Pope with some nice D. Launches a 3. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to James. Now here's Caldwell Pope. Pass to Green. 4 on the shot clock. From deep. The Lakers rebound. Throws it up high. McGee's shot is off.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Oh, I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good laugh about it later.
One made 3 formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
And it's Davis with the jam.
Excellent court awareness. James has always had terrific instincts as a playmaker.
A nice shot by Tatum.
He doesn't play around. If the buck is there for him, he's going to get it.
James outside. Count that one. LeBron's got 20.
I like the intensity from James, using his speed to knife toward the rim.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
After his incredible 60-point game last year, every team
good game, bro.
Scared
it's
of
gotta
Mr.
be you.
Kemba Walker. Now, we all know he can take over the game and put on an absolute show when his shot is falling.
Pass to Brown. The tray. Green with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
Oh, man, did you see him close that gap? What a great job. He made the shooter feel uncomfortable.
LeBron left side. From deep three-point range.
Come on, Daniel.
The shot, no good. Now Boston takes it the other way. And Chris, with Walker, you saw it in that 60-point game he played. He can get to wherever he wants to on the floor.
Yeah, very slippery on offense and underrated as an elite ball handler. I mean, you have to love how crafty Walker is when he gets some space in the mid-range as well.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Is that you
just
or
trying
you?
to prevent the opposition from getting comfortable. Next time, that one might get picked.
Hayward, right side. Over in the corner, Brown. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Lakers leading by 22. Here's LeBron. Unable to get that one. Some solid defense from Brown. Pass to Hayward. Lobs it up for Cantor. It's stolen by Davis. And the wide open shot from Green. And here is Davis, guarded by Tatum. And he makes that one.
And on the drive, Tatum uses long strides rather than elite quickness to get where he wants to go.
Caldwell Pope for three. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist.
That's LeBron picking up the assist.
He's a confident shooter from three-point range. I mean, even with the D hovering near him.
And it's Kentavious Caldwell Pope with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Pass to Walker. Tatum on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A costly foul there. He'll shoot 3 free throws.
Well, last season, Kevin, Gordon Hayward returning from that terrible leg injury. It took some time to find his bearings. He's working his way back to that elite level.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Did I see the shot percentages on the players?
Maybe.
One of them said 83%.
I don't know what it is, but I saw something.
And with the Celtics depth on the wings, Chris, it was a little tricky getting Hayward back in there.
Yeah, you have the young players ahead of schedule, Kevin. I mean, it's tough to give him minutes without hindering their growth. At the same time, Hayward, an all-star before getting hurt, want to help build back his confidence.
And he nails the third.
Yeah, and you got to count the poor health for the Lakers last season, hampering their ability to compete. The longest injury layoff in LeBron James' career. And all told, missed the injury, Ken.
Nice.
And what can you say about an alley-oop from that far away?
You can't say anything. It was pure beauty. Shot's good by Walker.
Now that's a nice use of the pull-up J from Walker, catching the D flat-footed and capitalizing on an easy opportunity.
Yeah.
And the Lakers parting ways with their head up.
I'll play again, bro. You want to get down
and
again?
hoping
Let's
for more
get
help
down
this year.
again.
Well, we all know it's a
I'm ready for it.
result-oriented
I'm
business.
fucking ready for it.
Luck can play a big role with injuries, believe me. Teams count on their training staff to keep players in the
WNBA.
And the lack of rim protection top.
I want the WNBA to
without question. They're giving up too many high-percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
I'm being the Lakers forever. Not switching off teams. I'm being the Lakers show forever. I've been a diehard Lakers fan since back in the 90s. I'm not just getting on the bandwagon. I am the bandwagon. You're going to jump on me. And then suck a dick. How about that? Is that you or you? Getting your cookies too. try to land where you land. I'm not being different teams, yo. I'm being the Lakers forever.
And Cantor wide open. He shoots. No good on the quick three.
If you can't hit that one, your teammates are going to think twice about feeding you the next time.
I'm all about the lobs.
Down low. Back to Green. And the foul called on
fouls.
Danny Green. That's his third foul of the game. From deep, Green. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And it's Davis with the ball for the Lakers.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Los Angeles.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that in men. They just pretty much blew them right out of the water.
Yeah.
Clinic was put on display here today.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Anthony Davis.
Wow, he owned this game. He never stopped working. He did it all for them, and you can't help but admire that kind of effort.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry.
Kevin Harlan and Greg Anthony.
Wanamaker looking over the floor. To the inside. And stolen by LeBron. Here's the three. Floats it up for Davis. Outside for Caldwell Pope. And Shemi Ojeleye picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Yeah,
And he's slammed in by Davis.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
You know they are, sure. I mean, come on, the finish line is in sight. All they have to do is play it smart.
Goes back up. Got a piece of it. Pass to McGee. He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
Yeah.
He does all the little things. I mean, he does the big things. I mean, he's got them in front with another outstanding performance.
Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender
Oh,
was right there.
Black, what up, bro?
Close that gap.
What it do, what it do, what it do. He wants a
And so it's
rematch.
the Lakers taking care of business here. They poured it on tonight.
We gotta play
Dominant showing
online.
in front of a crowd
That's a
that
whole
loved
different story.
every minute of it.
And you know, this game,
What a good game,
could
though.
really be a defining
All
one
those legs
for what
and
they can
dislikes
do
helps
when they
channel
are
out.
playing at their best. I mean, being
Yeah, you can't. That's not what I'm talking about. Man. Good game, though. AD had 26. LeBron had 22. JaVale had 18 rebounds. Just kidding. Well, thank you guys for hanging out. We'll be back with some more NBA 2K in about less than 15. But for now, it's who? It's what? It's what?